look like missiles. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. They needed that. It's a good run. Good run. It's being held down. They're all offside.
Play league or what?
Push the winger out of the way. They brought down. Last tackle coming up. Half time.
Alrighty, here we go. Play league or what? Are you ready for another show? We've got lots of cool results to talk about. actually, they're all winners.
They're all winners, guys.
They're all winners. Anyway, welcome, Mata.
Yeah, welcome, Rugby League fans.
Mata is our Vice President of the Cook Islands Rugby League Association, so it's always great to have him here in the studio. And if you haven't figured out who I am, my name is G-Dub, and I'll be your co-host with Mata.
Yeah.
Now, Mata, let's just do a little reflecting.
Oh, reflecting.
So it's been a great season. Hasn't been flawless. There's been a number of challenges and issues. But for me, I've been getting some really good feedback about, I guess, the comp, and actually about this show.
Yeah.
I was actually wondering if it was just my mum watching.
Hey.
I actually don't know, right? Because we don't really have a lot of scope on the numbers that are watching us, but I don't know about you, bro, but I've been getting some really positive feedback.
Yeah, good feedback coming in. Just like you, we're curious who's watching it. Mum, auntie, somebody's watching it. But just a side story, I was at a barbecue on Sunday, and a couple of guys were there from Brisbane, and they mentioned the show. They're like, "Hey, bro, you're on that show." I go, "Yeah." And they're saying a lot of people are watching it, so trying to keep in touch with the local league.
Man, thank you so much for your support. In fact, I approached, so I responded to some people and said, "Well, do you have any feedback? You know, we can take positive and negative, and they weren't very forthcoming. So we must be doing something right." Now let me just put a quick reality check on what's going on. This here is not rehearsed.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got this bit of paper here. It's got about 10 words on it, but it's not rehearsed. We're just doing it on the fly. It's one take. We've got one camera over there. We've got one microphone up here, and we're kind of doing this all on the fly. So we don't quite have the same budget as NRL 360. I think ours is NRL $3.60. I think that's our budget. But I will show you something. This is the other camera that we do have. So there's like a whole organised mess going on here. But that's not the one we want to show. We want to show this one.
Yes.
This kind of looks like we're prepared.
Very professional.
Whatever. It's bro-fressional. All right, so we don't have any results because nobody played. But do you have any insight on anything about the team's prep or day off or anything, or is that where the state of origin came in?
I have a few bits of insight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so some of the teams did not take the Easter holiday off. They actually put in some hard yards on the Saturday.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
And on the Friday, a couple of teams. So there was no relaxing. They put in the hard work.
They're trying to stay in game fitness, eh?
Yeah, game fitness, working on some tactics or things they need to improve.
Okay.
And then on last Saturday, I have become aware that the town team met and the countryside team met to do a bit of a camp. About 3 weeks after our grand final will be the town versus country state of origin series, where we get to select our best players for competitions overseas.
Right.
And the boys have already started training under Coach Dion and Coach Clive and the boys. So man, never ends, Rugby League.
Excellent. So we're pretty much following the Australian model, eh? So you got your town and country or state of origin, and I do think they wear the blue and maroon.
Yep, blues versus the maroons
colours.
Yep.
And it's kind of like the best of our best.
Best of the best.
And then that's where we can form a local international team.
Yeah, we send our best of the best. So last year we were represented in the Mantis Hoff Cup, which was a nine-a-side tournament in the Gold Coast. So we had our Cookie brothers from Melbourne, our Cookie brothers from Sydney, Gold Coast, There was one more. Oh, and our boys here, they clashed over a couple of days. I think our boys got beaten in the final last year, which was an outstanding performance.
Okay.
And they'll be going back again this year and looking to take that title.
When you say Mantis, are you talking this Mantis?
Mantis?
Same.
It's a Mantis.
No, but is it the same?
I think it's the same.
Oh,
Oh, turn it up, Mantis.
oh man. Say this for $50, eh?
Hey!
All right, so there's basically something to play for.
Yeah, something to play for, and boys are always working over Easter. Wow.
Excellent.
Well done.
All right, so looking forward to the action that's happening this week.
Yep.
Maybe before we get to that, we better talk about the mini mods.
I love the mini mods.
Otherwise, we might get in trouble.
Hey, we love the mini mods, guys. So don't forget, once again this weekend, kick off at 9:15. We want all the young kids, boys and girls, turning out. Victoria Park Tupapa this Saturday. Unbelievable. Parents turning up, coaches. Oh, it's beautiful. Seeing all the kids out there. Superstars of the future.
Excellent. So that's all happening over in Tupapa, in town. And hold on a minute. So that's Saturday. Okay.
Early start.
Now, there's a reason why I asked that question, and it'll be relative to the draw that we're going to get into right now.
Yeah, so that follows straight onto our draw. So yeah, we have our mini mods at 9:15. They'll be getting their skills upgraded, and then we have our program for the day. It's all down in Victoria Park, Tupapa.
Let's do this little home thing. Hold on. Let me do some skills.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So it's all down in Victoria Park. So we are currently this weekend round 10. This is the last round of our domestic season, regular season. After this, we'll be getting into the business end of things. So we'll be starting this Friday. Actually, I'll knock off this Friday one.
Oh, sorry.
We slide back to Friday.
We will zoom in for you. There you go.
Oh, Anzac Day special, just when you thought there was nothing to do on Anzac Day. 4 p.m, Victoria Park. It's the Bulldogs taking on the Eels.
Bulldogs taking on the Eels. So don't forget, that's a public holiday.
Public holiday, guys.
And it's Anzac Day, and as far as we know, it doesn't clash with anything.
No.
So that's what this game is on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, 4 p.m.
Dawn service, have a moi and come to watch the
Yeah,
league.
break your rubbish and then come in. Okay, sorry. Now let's get to the Saturday action.
Yeah, Saturday the 26th, we're rolling on here. Under 14s, 11:15. Bears/Sea Eagles take on the other two Eels. Oh, as usual, the boys are clashing. 12:15, under 16s. Bears versus Sea Eagles. 1:15, under 19s clash. It's the other two Eels taking on Ngatangia Matavera Sea Eagles. 2:30, in our women's competition, Lady Panthers take on the Lady Bears. Exciting action.
All right, so that's the I guess the first segment, if you
first
like.
segment,
You know, juniors and the ladies, and then we kick off our two Prem games.
Yes, and then we got our two men's Premier domestic matches. First up, 3 o'clock, Panthers take on the TKV Warriors. Ow! Panthers playing at home, TKV Warriors come out firing. Woo! 4:30, main game of the round. Sea Eagles take on the Aotearangi Bears.
Whew. Ooh, what do you reckon? Warriors upset?
Oh, Warriors going for the upset. Oh, turn it up.
Just putting that out to the universe. You never know. They might just sharpen up everywhere. They might just be super fit. It might just smash them. But you never know.
Never know.
You never know. So that's the first of the Prems on Saturday. And then, of course, the last one is Bears
Take on
Sea
the
Eagles.
Sea Eagles.
So let's remind our folks up there, Matza, that this is the last week of the, I guess, what do we call
Regular
it?
season.
Round robin or
round robin.
regular season,
Yep.
right? So the results of this Saturday/Friday will determine what happens in the playoffs, which kick off next week.
Next week,
Okay.
kicking off those playoffs.
Okay.
We're on.
Have we confirmed the venue? Or is that still to be?
I'm pretty close to confirming. There's been some rumours.
If you don't know, you don't know.
I don't want to spoil it. I don't
Okay.
want to spoil it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But definitely those big stadiums in Australia, they can't fit us in there.
Can't fit us all in.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We don't want to play there anyway.
Hey.
Hey, have you got a field next to a beach?
Oh, you got a mountain, you got a lagoon. Come on, Suncorp.
Any coconut trees around there? Any pigs?
Yeah. He brings in the dogs.
Taro patch and Avachi. See, I better stop.
Hey.
All right. So, can we, because we don't have our official table, can we do an unofficial table?
Yes.
Let's do an unofficial table, and then potentially what the results may determine the playoffs.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Yeah, let's do an unofficial table.
That's what we get paid to do, man.
That's what we get the big bucks.
We're here to predict. That's why we get $3.60. Okay, so our unofficial table is Tupapa, Bears, Bulldogs, Eels. That's we're not sure of.
I believe that's
we're not
close.
sure of.
Yeah.
And then we got Sea Eagles, Warriors. All right. So the bottom two drop off. And it would appear that Sea Eagles and the Warriors will potentially drop off.
Yeah.
So there'll be the top four, Tupapa, Ararangi, Titikavaka, Avachu. Now, how I understand it, Matza, I need you to confirm or deny. How it happens over here is 1 and 2 playoff.
Yes.
3 and 4 playoff. Whoever wins out of 1 and 2, the winner goes straight through to the final. The second guy gets a life. 3 and 4 is basically, what do you call it? Do or die?
Do or die.
Do or die, right?
Yeah.
So 3 and 4 play. If you lose, you're out.
Yeah.
If you win, you play the loser of 1 and 2.
Yes.
So our playoffs effectively go 3 weeks.
Yeah, I believe that is correct.
Is that the format?
I will confirm that.
Okay, we can confirm that.
Yeah. I'm going to go with that.
We just can't confirm where they're going to play yet. This is a budget restraints, man. So we will get back to you. So that's pretty much where we are in terms of the season, yeah?
Yeah, that's where we're at. So this is the last round of the regular season.
Yep.
And we're going to see the Sea Eagles and the Warriors. I believe those two teams are going to give it hell this weekend. Yeah. This could be it. Like.
Well, potentially it's their last game.
Yeah.
For the season.
They're going to come out and give it a grand final. Like Sea Eagles, Bears, Warriors, Panthers.
Let's go Warriors.
Come and give it. Yeah.
Smash them.
Give it to them, boys.
Smash those. So I wonder, Matza, if you want to comment or not comment. Is there a strategy around resting players?
Yeah, usually clubs rest players in the last round before the playoffs.
You know what I mean?
But
run the risk of an injury.
Yeah.
Before
Players get injured.
Do we do that here?
We do that here. I've seen clubs do that in the last few seasons.
Oh.
But our little snag this season is last week they didn't play, and then there was that week where we didn't play again.
Took a break, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe a bit of momentum.
So coach's decisions.
Coach.
And it's that old age debate of rest versus rust.
Oh.
Do you rest up your boys and you run the risk of them getting rusty and not performing?
Big calls this weekend.
That's why you're not a coach and I'm not a coach, because we got no idea. We'll just leave that up to the big boys. They can sort that out.
Some big calls coming up this weekend, coaches. All
right. Do we want to talk about some international stuff?
Yeah, just a reminder, we're slowly building up. In October, of course, we have the Pacific Championships, where our boys play PNG and Fiji. But also remember, around that time will be a World Cup qualifying match. We're still waiting more details, but very likely South Africa. We'll be taking on South Africa for a place in the World Cup. Yeah, we're starting to get pumped up for that.
So I don't have any updated information, but we do have this on the NRL website.
Oh, Brad Walter, that's our man.
Which says here. So is this stuff here not confirmed? All the stuff here?
No, that looks good.
So
there are 2 matches going on.
France take on Jamaica.
Yep, France will take on
and
Jamaica.
Then we take on South Africa.
Yep.
Location again to be advised.
The winners of both those matches straight into the World Cup next year.
Yep. So it's a big time.
Big time.
And there's a note here which I'd like to point out. Where is it? Here. The Cook Islands, I'll highlight this.
Okay, what we got here?
This is our,
breaking news.
Our graphics here. But it says here the Cook Islands and South Africa have met only once before, and a 66-6 win to the Cooks back in 2019 in Sydney. I had no idea about that game.
I don't remember that game.
I think I would have liked to have known about that game, but what a win.
66-6.
But that's that's like, let's say 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
I dare say South Africa would have stepped up their game.
They should step that.
They've got a slightly bigger population than us,
Yeah.
and probably a slightly bigger budget than us. So
The Rhinos.
I don't think the Cook should be taking them lightly at all.
Nah, we can't take them lightly. They're the same as us. They got one chance. We got one chance, and they're gonna throw everything at that. And we've got to throw everything at that too and do our best and support the boys. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let's do something a bit on the fly. I think some of our viewers might be interested in this. I'm just gonna click on this little link here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the haka.
Oh, turn it up.
Oh, there you go. Impromptu little haka there. Remind me, bro, Brad
That Brad Takarangi.
Taikarangi
Yeah.
played for Parramatta for many
Yes.
years. But he led that like a boss.
Hey, if that doesn't fire you up, fans, I don't know what will. Come on.
I will be a little bit of a sad guy. Bit of timing issues. there was some timing issues there, but it sounds like they focus more on playing the game than getting that haka, getting the haka right. But felt the mana. That was good. That was powerful. I love it when we do that.
Yeah.
Love it. We're slightly different to the All Blacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got our own little.
We got our own
little thing. I love it. I love it. Okay, I think that's a wrap.
Wow.
It's a short show today
Short show.
because we don't have any results and things like that. But let's get out there to Tupapa. Any comments there, Mata?
Yeah, let's get down to Tupapa this weekend, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Rugby League fans. It's our last round of the regular season. And let's get down there, support the teams, let's get back in there, Rugby League.
All right, and don't forget about mini mods. Starting at was it 9:15 or
9:15, aye.
9 o'clock, and it's all happening in town. So if you time it, get your shopping done, all that sort of stuff. It's right there in Tupapa. All right, Mata. Last round of the regular season.
Ooh.
Exciting stuff. May the best teams win.
Yeah.
And just quietly, let's go TKV. Let's go. Let's go TKV Warriors. All right, that's us. We're out. Ka kite. See you guys next time.
Never looked like Mitchell. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. They needed that. It's a good run. Good run. It's being held down. They're all offside.
Play league or what?
Push the winger out of the way.